So you want to launch your product on Amazon. However, you want to avoid getting some error messages from Amazon or even getting your listing suspended or your account suspended. So in this video, we're going to be talking about some key mistakes that you need to avoid if you want to make sure that you launch successfully and you avoid any possible mistakes. When you launch a product on Amazon, you need to remember that this is going to be a marathon rather than a sprint. Meaning, Amazon and the Amazon internal system knows that any product that launches on Amazon, especially if you're a new seller, especially if it's a brand new product, it's going to be slowly building up over time with more and more sales. It's not normal for you to get 100 sales the very first minute your product launches, and it's not normal to get 100 5-star reviews from those 100 sales. Remember, this is going to be a marathon rather than a fast and short-lived sprint. If this is your first time watching a video on this channel, hi, my name is Crystal. I'm the founder of Amazon Sellers Society, and we help entrepreneurs and businesses launch their products on Amazon and succeed. So, you're launching your product. The number one thing we're going to be talking about, keywords. Keywords are very important because that's how people actually find your products on Amazon. So the natural flow that customers take is that they log on to Amazon and they type in a certain search term into the search bar. And Amazon, just like any other search engine, just like Google, for example, gives them all the relevant products that are related to that particular keyword. So two common mistakes a lot of sellers make when they launch their product. Number one, they focus on only one keyword and it's always the main keyword. What do I mean by that? They focus on the most aggressive keyword and they get all of their outside advertising pointing to that particular keyword, or they do all of those giveaways to that particular keyword. So what ends up happening is you're just trying to compete on the most aggressive keyword, and additionally you're getting all of your sales via one keyword, which is not normal because the Amazon customer is not a typical customer. They might find your product and they might type in different keywords. So for example, if you're selling something related to the baby toys and you decide you're only going to focus on the keyword baby toys, which is obviously the most aggressive, and you get all of the people that you have lined up to purchase the product, all your giveaways, all your advertising, they only point to one keyword, which is baby toys. It's not normal for you to get 100 sales via one keyword and no sales at all from any other long tail keyword. This is where you're going to get a warning message because the Amazon A9 algorithm is going to figure out that there's something wrong. You need to make sure that you try to also get some easier keyword and try to rank for the easier keyword, and over time, remember it's a marathon, over time you'll be able to organically rank for the main keywords without having to be that aggressive. Going back to our baby toys example, an easier keyword would be a long tail keyword, something similar to baby toys 6 to 12 months or baby toys 2 years girl. Now, it goes without saying that if you want to be using these keywords, they have to be relevant, meaning your product needs to be for a girl, or it needs to be for a 2-year-old girl, or it needs to be for 6 to 12 months. Don't just use a keyword because it looks like it's easier. And number two, you also need to make sure that the keyword has some demand. So there are a lot of softwares that you can use that can help you verify that there is demand for that particular keyword so you can focus on it. Focusing on it means you create a super URL and you use that super URL with your giveaways or with your advertising on Instagram and Facebook. If you're not sure how to create a super URL, I have done a video previously about it and I will leave it linked in the description box below. But just to make it a little bit easier, whenever you have sales, you need to think you should be using a lot of keywords, and especially in the beginning, you want to try to rank for the easier keywords rather than going aggressively for the main strongest keyword on Amazon that has a lot of competitors and that has a lot of sellers that have been selling for a very long time. Now, moving on to the second part of launching your product, and that's getting reviews. Sales are very important, but additionally reviews are very important as well, because they verify that your product isn't brand new and they verify that your product is good. That's if you get good reviews. So reviews are very essential, and most of you know they're a bit hard to actually get. Now, whatever launch campaign or launch strategy you have in order to get reviews, you need to also remember that naturally on Amazon, it's not natural for you to get 100 sales and then get 100 5-star reviews out of those sales. That's not how things normally happen. And whatever you want to you want to do through your launch campaign, you want to mimic the natural flow of how a business develops over time on Amazon. When I say over time, I don't mean it has to be over years, of course. We're just basically saying over weeks and months and nothing more than that. So you need to be mindful of, you don't want to be getting a lot of sales for 1 and 2 days and then nothing. You want to line up all your giveaways and all your ad campaigns, your outside ad campaigns, and you need to be increasing them over weeks and over days. In the beginning, you don't want to be very aggressive, especially when you launch your product. And if you are lining up people to leave you some reviews, you also want to make sure that you disperse them and you don't get more than 10 to 12% of reviews from the sales that you are getting. Anything more than that, what do I mean? So if you're getting, let me go back and explain that. So if you made 20 sales today, you shouldn't be getting more than 10 to 12% reviews from those 20 sales. It's not natural. Even 10 to 12% is a little bit high. It's not natural for you to get 100% reviews. So you want to try to ask the people who have bought from you, whether you gave them gift cards, whether you did ads on Instagram for them to purchase, whether they purchased organically. You want to ask them at different times in order to leave you reviews. You might be somebody who had the issue of some reviews not reflecting on the front end of your listing, especially reviews that you know are there and you've lined up through your giveaway plan. And that's one of the reasons. One of the reasons is you're getting a lot of reviews, or you're getting 100% reviews from 100% from all of your sales. So make sure you don't fall for that mistake, because the review is, it's not going to reflect, and it might definitely affect your account health, which is something that you don't want to happen. Now, a small tip that most of you don't know, you definitely need to have a launch plan when you want to launch your product on Amazon, and you shouldn't just rely on PPC ads and a few giveaways. It's highly suggested that you do social media advertising, whether that be on Instagram or Facebook or whichever platform that you choose, because of a very important element, which is it actually enhances the results of the PPC ads. Because Amazon is going to get some additional clicks from clients, it's going to get possibly some additional sales. Of course, you're going to get sales. So Amazon and the AI-powered system that does your advertising campaigns, especially if we're talking about the automatic campaign, it's going to get some additional data so that it can make some better decisions in the future for your ads. So your ads are going to be additionally optimized if you do an ad campaign on social media. So not only will you rank organically for some particular keywords, you will additionally get better results for your PPC ad campaign. You'll get some more sales, of course. You'll get some additional reviews. So it's all in all, it's fantastic, but make sure you mimic the natural rhythm of how a product sells on Amazon. It has to launch slowly and then it builds over time. If you want more information about the society, you'll find all the information linked in the description box below. I'll see you in another video with more information. Bye.